The number one question is why hasn't Sonya Blade been announced for Mortal Kombat 1 as far as her being on the main roster? Well, I'm here to tell you that that is all done by design. In this video, I have a theory / prediction as to why we have not seen Sonya Blade at all. Now, I want you to remember, Mortal Kombat 1 is a fan service game. This game celebrates everything about Mortal Kombat, which is why the 3D era characters are returning. And on top of that, you must remember, Sonya Blade is the first female of Mortal Kombat. To the best of my knowledge, she is the first female Mortal Kombat character. So there's no way on God's green earth that you can leave out this woman because she plays a massive part in the Mortal Kombat franchise. So with that being said, I want you to go grab your popcorn because I'm getting ready to prepare you for a wave report like investigation. So I opened up an investigation on, let's say, Sonya Blade, NRS, Kerry Hoskins. I opened up an investigation on all of them, and I've been working on this investigation for quite some time. Now, I feel like I've came up with enough evidence to be able to provide it to you guys to let you know that Kerry Ann, in my opinion, an educated guess, will be in Mortal Kombat 1. And again, they are saving her character because she is a big deal and they're going to make a lot of noise about her character. There's no way in hell they slapping her on the cameo roster and leaving her there. You can do that with Jackson, get away with it, but you can't do that with Sonya and get away with it. It's just never ever going to end well. So let's go ahead and start getting to the evidence. All right. So I want to take you guys back in time for at least 2 months. Let's go 2 months back in time. Now, I made this video right here called Kerry Ann Hoskins Returns as Sonya. I told you so. Fans gonna love this. Leg grab move is back. Now, I jumped the gun when I made this video 2 months ago because people are not even hip to the fact that she's back because one, it has not been announced. Two, this is a very highly educated guess. Now you see the picture that's in the thumbnail? It's a blur shot of her. Now if you were to ask me, that looks just like Kerry Ann Hoskins. Now, I have not seen any footage of Sonya in that costume as a cameo. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, please correct me. But the picture, the outfit that she has on in the thumbnail and the one that's on the right, I have not seen a cameo character through any of this gameplay that's been released, trailer, have on that exact outfit except for the trailer that NRS released. That's the only time that I've seen it, and it was like for a quick second. So do you think that is Kerry Ann Hoskins in that screenshot? Now the video isn't just about this screenshot. I got some very good evidence I want to show you guys that will prove that she's coming back. So don't think this screenshot is just the smoking gun proof, because it's not. But I just wanted to bring this to your attention to let you know 2 months ago I gave my educated guess that she would be returning. So keep that in mind. Now that we got that out of the way, let me go ahead and put some other information in front of you, and then we're going to bring up evidence piece number 2. So another thing I want to put on your radar is this. Not only is she the first female of Mortal Kombat, she was there for Ed Boon and Midway during a time of heavy lawsuits. They had hella lawsuits going on at the time with the cast of Mortal Kombat 1, and I believe it was Mortal Kombat 2 at the time, so they had to recast the majority of the characters, which is why there are different actors between Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, and Mortal Kombat 3. Now, Kerry picked up the load. She played Serena, she played Sonya, she did a lot of the moves. She was just basically their go-to person. She was a really, I'm not gonna say was, she is a very kind-hearted woman. She did what she was supposed to do. She looked out for them, so they are looking out for her. As far as I'm concerned, she is a part of the original Mortal Kombat team, the really, really, really good one. So I wanted to bring that to your attention and give you that background information. Now that I gave you that, let's go ahead and get on to the next piece of evidence that I'm going to pop up here on your screen. So I'm going to pop this up here. You see this right here? This is where she tweeted. She said, "Boys Only Club. The one who invited the girl never showed up. Something about an ER visit. We definitely miss Ed Boon. Who is that? Sal DeVita, the real Cybot, Dave Machuki or Mahuchi or Makuchi." I know I screwed his name up. I'm playing around at this point. we got Steve Barron, and we got Tony Guzaki. I'm pretty sure I screwed that one up too. So my point for putting this on your screen, they were supposed to have a big meeting. This is a big celebrating meeting for another successful Mortal Kombat game. Now, look who's sitting in the middle. It is none other than your boy John Tobias, which is the real Saibot. Now, I told you guys a while back that John Tobias was going to be returning to the Mortal Kombat franchise, and he has. I'm going to be making a video on that, so I'm not going to make this video about him, but I wanted to acknowledge he is in the picture, and I have a video coming about him. He is currently working on a Mortal Kombat product game, and don't worry, I have all the verified public information to back up that statement. By the time that video does come out, it will probably drop tomorrow, so you want to stay tuned for that. Now let's get back to my girl Sonya Blade over here. So as you can see, she basically sitting here, she chilling with the boys. This is her team, this is her people. So you mean to tell me they gonna sit around and make all this money and don't give her none? Come on now, they not doing that. So they got something big planned for Sonya. I'm convinced. She in a picture with all these people who basically, I want to say they millionaires, but you get what I'm saying. She in a picture with a whole bunch of successful people. What is Carrie doing with her life right now at this point? She's eating great, she's working out, she has a beautiful family, and whatever she got going on, she's doing great at it. However, there's nothing wrong with her having more money in her pocket. So what other way to do her a favor by putting more money in her pocket and more food on the table for her family than by having her reprise her character in Mortal Kombat 1 and cutting her a nice big juicy hefty check, because we know this game is going to sell like crazy. She was there for them, like I said, through the times of lawsuits, through the bad times, through the transitions, everything across the board. Now a lot of you are probably wondering, well, if they got so much of a good relationship, why wasn't she in Mortal Kombat 11 as a skin? Well, she wasn't in Mortal Kombat 11 as a skin because they wanted to save her for the tribute game. It only makes sense. So for them to put the Sonya Blade movie skins in Mortal Kombat 11, that made sense. It made sense from a business decision. If I was in charge of Mortal Kombat and Carrie was like, hey, I want to be in Mortal Kombat 11, I would have been like, no, I'm not going to put you in Mortal Kombat 11. We got COVID going on. We not going to continue support. The game had damn near dead. People complaining, ain't no combos, nothing, this, that, and the third. I'm going to be like, yo, hold out for a couple of years, and then we're going to put you in Mortal Kombat 1. It's going to be the biggest game we got. So that way you can get a fresh start. We not about to throw you in this trash-ass game. That's... Alright, Mortal Kombat 11, not trash, but you get what I'm saying. It was a very limited game because it had no comment. I said no comments. It had no combos, and MK11 just lacked a lot of stuff. So I'm not being ungrateful. I'm just acknowledging some of the things I didn't like. Mortal Kombat 11 had no combos at all. Literally half the characters didn't even have a moveset. Their moveset was so small to the point where you can see all the screen that was left on the move list. That's how small they things was, you know, and we didn't even get characters we wanted like Reptile, Ermac. We didn't get none of them. But anyway, let's get back to the point of the point of this video. So putting her in Mortal Kombat 1 is the best thing that they can do, because guess what? Now they can make money. They can make more money off of her. Not only can they make more money off her, they can make more money off Sonya. So this is a win-win for everybody, because whether they drop her as DLC or a secret character or put her on the main roster, she's going to shake something. She's going to shake something. You know, with this freelance create your own combo system that they got, she's going to shake something. Now you ain't about to sit here and tell me the biggest game in the world ain't going to have Sonya Blade in it. You know, so there is about one slot that's left on the Mortal Kombat roster that nobody knows who it is. I think it could be either Sonya or it's going to be create a character slot. So yeah, I'm going to be making a video on that. So stay tuned for that. Create a character. It just might make its way into the game, given the fact that it's one slot left and don't nobody know who it is. So I'm not going to speak on it too much in this video. I'm going to save it for that video. You just got to tune in tomorrow to get your 3 videos. Okay? Alright, so back on this again. Now, let's get back on track here. I'm going to go ahead and pop up another piece of evidence up here on your screen. Remember when she said the person who invited her couldn't make it because, you know, due to something about an ER visit? And I'm just putting the timeline together for you, for those of you that watch this video that don't really follow Twitter like that. So I'm just giving you guys the entire timeline right down the middle. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this up here. on your screen, and I want you to pay very close attention and remember the last thing that I did put on your screen. So if you see this right here, it says stuck in an ER waiting room. So ... ask me stuff. So that's basically, Ed Boon. She was referring to Ed Boon. He invited her, and unfortunately, she just could not make it. He could not make it at the time to his own meeting, but they did have a really good and productive meeting. What do you think they were sitting there talking about? You got Noob Saibot sitting there, or I should say John Tobias is sitting there. You got everybody else sitting there. They're talking about Mortal Kombat 1. They going over ideas. Hey, maybe we should do this for DLC. Oh yeah, you guys gonna put me in that DLC? Heck yeah, we're gonna put you in that DLC, Sonya. Oh man, the fans are gonna love this. So if I was a video game creator and I was sitting at the table with y'all, I would be excited too. I'd be celebrating my butt off. I'd be like, yo, we got the best fighting game in the world. We just dropped a trailer. We did 2.4 million views on damn near 2 out of the 3 trailers, because that Gears trailer went crazy, and then you got that I think it was the Umgadi trailer went crazy, and the original trailer went crazy too. So Street Fighter ain't nobody touching Mortal Kombat at this point. They just not. So I would have been having a celebration dinner about that too. That's just where I'm at with it. So again, I'm really feeling all the energy that's going on as far as that, Ed Boon's team and them being able to put everything together the way that it needs to be put together. It sucks that he could not make the meeting when he needed to make the meeting. However, that's not going to change the fact that they got some stuff that's already planned out. And she did say that she spoke with Ed Boon after, and they did have a great conversation, etc., etc. And of course, that meeting that they had was going to be, of course, replanned for another day, more than likely. Alright, so now that I got you caught up on that, let me go ahead and put this next piece of evidence on your screen. I got about 2 more pieces of evidence, and I'm going to get y'all on up out of here. I know y'all got stuff to do. So, alright, this right here on your screen. Oh, wait, wrong button. Here, go right here. Somebody said, I believe Ed is saving her for something big. I'm sure she will be playable because she is the first lady, the main female of MK. And Ed himself said that she is very important and cannot see a game without her. Then they mentioned Ed Boon. So this person is 300% right across the board on what they talking about. You cannot do a Mortal Kombat game without Sonya. I'm sorry. Sonya will have to be wiped from existence, and you gotta fight every single MK fan on the street in a 24-hour hardcore death WWE match before they allow something like that to happen. And a lot of you are probably wondering, well, did she say anything back? Well, she did. She did say something back. Carrie did say something back, and I'm going to get to that in just a little bit of a second. But again, they said they believe Egg is saving her for something big. I also feel the same way. What can it be? I don't know, but I know it involves Sonya. Like, what are they going to do? A Special Forces DLC pack? Would you buy a Special Forces DLC pack? I mean, it could make sense if you think about it. So let's say they do an Aftermath version, right? Say they do another Aftermath. And whatever happened in the story, it continues in the Aftermath. To the point where Liu Kang got to go to the future and he bring back the Special Forces. Like, let's say he go get Sonya, he get Jackie, Cassie, Takeda, Kung Jin, Bo Raicho. Like, he just bring all them back. You know, you remember how Chronica mixed the timelines and she had the older versions, the younger versions versus the older versions? Well, Liu Kang got the power to do stuff like that too now. So if they can really spin this story however they want to do it to include these people in the game, they definitely can do that, include them in the story mode. You saw how with Aftermath they gave Shang Tsung and Sindel all that time. They gave them all that time. They had all that camera time. Straight up, they had a large amount of camera time. You know, so it was some good storytelling that they had. You know, then you had your boy Shang Tsung. You had all of that going on. So it's just a way. It's just like this could play out in so many ways. You know, another thing I think what'll possibly happen too is your boy Shang Tsung can shapeshift into an NPC character that's not playable on the roster at all in story mode and kind of trick people as if they were that character. So say, for example, they can shapeshift into Tremor, and we actually think it's Tremor, but it's not Tremor. Tremor don't even exist in the game. Well, he exists in the universe, but he's not existing in the story. He's just being portrayed by Shang Tsung. So something like that would be super dupe. I said super dope if they went along with something like that. So again, NRS really got the ball in their court as to how they want to spin this story mode. They have no corners that they're backed into, at least not at this point. We don't know of any, because story mode ain't even came out yet. So by the time story mode come out, that's going to tell us everything it is that we need to know about story mode, and be prepared, because them 2-hour documentaries will be coming. Y'all gonna love those. Trust and believe when I say that. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, I'm getting ready to go ahead and pop some other evidence up here on your screen just a little bit, because I know a lot of y'all want to know what is her response. What do she got to say about it, or whatever? Because somebody mentioned me on Twitter, and they was like, hey, Wave, Carrie debunked it. She said she's not going to be in Mortal Kombat. You know, you're a liar, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Well, that person is entitled to say whatever it is that they want to say out of their mouth that God gave them, or whatever. So I don't have a bad response for that person at all. But I just wanted to say, in my educated guess, I honestly feel she will be in Mortal Kombat 1 in some shape, form, and capacity. And I just got a feeling her character is just gonna be the one that just beat the brakes off you, because I'm like, dang, some of these characters gonna have to get nerfed. Now I got another video that's gonna be coming out about Ninja Killer. So I got a Ninja Killer video coming out, because for those of y'all that don't know, I'll get to that in a second. Let me finish this evidence so I don't throw y'all off, and then we can take our time and talk. So let me go ahead and pop this up here on your screen right here. This was her response. She said, fans are raving. Add your wishes here, and I'll seal them with a kiss. Mwah. And then you get the kiss that you see her doing to the right. So if you're going to seal it with a kiss, that means she's going to deliver, right? That means you have to give a person something, or whatever. So maybe I'm looking a little too deep into that part, but you get what I'm saying. Usually when you give a person a kiss, you seal it with a kiss. So I take what she said in that tweet right there as a confirmation, because if they didn't reach out to her or didn't want her to be in it, she probably would just straight up be like, nope, nobody never reached out to me, nobody never asked me to be a part of the franchise. I've always wanted to be a part of the franchise. None of that at all, none of it, none. So she has been teasing and promoting. Now I will say this, there was a one tweet that she had. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it, but she did tweet. She was like, you guys are not going to want to miss the reveal trailer, or something along that lines. She tweeted it, and she's just been heavily involved with MK1 as far as this marketing and promotion. Now, do I think she know when the trailers are going to drop? Heck no, she definitely don't. Sorry about that, guys. She definitely don't have access to that information, but she knows what she got going on. She did sign an NDA, so she's definitely in the game. Mind you, this is all educated guess and speculation. I have no sources, no knowledges. I have none of that stuff at all. So I don't want you guys to be misled. This is purely an educated guess tied in with a theory with a sprinkle of speculation on the top of it. So I want you guys to keep all of that in mind. Simple as that. Now, we're going to do a quick detour. We're going to talk about Ninja Killer for a second, and then we're going to go back to the other one. Oh, I'll go back to Sonya. So basically, guys, I got a Ninja Killer video that's getting ready to come out, and it's going to blow your mind. When a top gamer tells you something about a character, you might want to listen, because he knows what's a possible threat and what's not a possible threat. And I'll just give you a quick hint. I've never mained Sub-Zero a day in my life, but I just may have to start maining Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 1. Because, man, the stuff that I have discovered that Ninja Killer pointed out about Sub-Zero, man, oh man, I'm a toxic game player, I tell you that much. I like to cheat, I like to spam, and I cannot wait to play that game, to cheat and to spam every person I come across. So stay tuned for that Ninja Killer video, because it will be coming. But anyway, I want to take this time out to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel about what I said? Do you think Ed Boon and NRS is holding on to Sonya's reveal for something big? Now, I'm not saying she's getting the last slot on the roster. Hopefully she does. Now, will she come as DLC? 98% chance that she will, in my opinion. I personally do want her to get that last roster spot. I want her to get it, and I want them to make a big deal about her announcement. So that'll be super duper dope. So we just gotta wait and see at this point. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. As you can see, long form content is coming back slowly but surely. Oh, and really quickly, yo, the Reels is taking off. I mean, the YouTube Shorts is taking off. So you're going to start seeing a lot more shorts. We uploaded a YouTube short video, and that mug already doing like, I think 38,000 views or 40,000 views or something like that. And it's just mind blowing at this point. So keep your eyes open, because I will be dropping some the Wave Report shorts. I will be dropping some of those. I'm also going to start covering some TV shows in the future, doing some episode breaks down. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on this channel or I'm going to do it on the next channel. So that's something for me to figure out a little bit later. But if you're watching the video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next.
We outside in public, baby, please pull up your friends. If they say it's up, then we ain't even shaking hands. Pull up with a beef and now they wanna change the plans. Reason why they running, cause we shooting at they mans, yeah. Hey, and it's all part of the plan. Why she keep on calling? Cause she know I'm high demand. So in love with me, I got her on command. She sucked me inside the coupe, I saying I'm your biggest fan. Yo, she pull up whenever I land. I made it to the top row, you can see I'm living grand. I'm in Cali with some bitches on the beach, me bringing sand. Keep that 30 on the seat and shoot like Curry with the left hand.